only have these two, which I will do after this one. I'm not signing for the quest. The quest looks interesting. It's just talking with Merlin again. Oh, shush, Donald. Alright, Merlin, let's fix the valley. Oh wait, no time to look at the clock. We gotta go.
Oh, hello.
Ah, Juniper. The fairy godmother informed me of all you went through in the dreamscape. I hope having to live out someone else's memories wasn't too, terribly disturbing for you. Of course. Tell me what you have summarized. The forgotten must be stopped. The forgotten can be saved. I learned that you give pretty good... No. Here we go. The Forgotten's just a mixed up kid. I know we can fix all of this. I just have to find the right words to say. I'm afraid there might not be words that will stop the Forgotten. At least not words I've found, for I've certainly tried. I saw you try to talk to Forgotten in one of the memories. You gave the Forgotten some great advice. It's too bad they weren't ready to hear it yet. Really? Which memory was it? What did I say? You said that no matter what we leave behind, there is always something that must never be forgotten. Things like friendship, love, and care, of course. That was rather wise of me, wasn't it? Uh-huh. You need to look out skyward anywhere in the valley to see what has happened. When you do forget. Have you noticed the rips in the... Yeah, they kind of been there for like a month. Why, the fabric of reality is coming undone around us.
Ah, yes.
To find the forgotten and stop this, we'll need something connected to forget, something left behind. Like what? The forgotten hasn't left anything behind that I've noticed. Oh, but that's where you're wrong. Follow me. I've uncovered something in Mickey's house that's sure to help us. It'll be easier to understand once you've seen it. Mickey's house? I've
Off with you
been
now.
in Mickey's house
Lots to
multiple
do,
times,
lots to
Merlin.
do.
What are you talking about? Merlin, there's a clear path, and yet you refuse to use it. Oh, I went inside Mickey's house. I mean, there's a new book that I haven't been able to do anything with. What are you talking about, Merlin? What? Merlin! What? He's not in. What? Urge to destroy Merlin rising. Where is the old fool? Merlin? You have 5 seconds to get up here. See, this is why you're going in a dungeon. You do realize this, right? This is why you're going into the dungeon. With Mother Gothel, I'm gonna have a special one for just the two of you. Merlin, why are you going the longest? Ah! Pet the bird. Pet the bird. Merlin! Get your butt over here.
Well, hello.
Obviously, yeah, I can see. Observe, they're on Mickey's house. It's not just the rips in the sky. It's dark magic bleeding through the fabric of reality. Fortunately, the phenomenon is quite localized. Only certain places seem to be affected. Many of the places that are important to the Forgotten? Yes. I have the words that it's not the places themselves, rather what's inside.
I tip my hat to you, though I prefer not to.
You're not wearing your wizard's hat anymore. Shush. So I think I found it. Now let's see. Ah, the Book of Fairy Tales. Oh dear, it's possibly seething with dark magic. It must have been one of the Forgotten once. There no other explanation. We've got something that belongs to Forgotten. What next? I'm afraid this enchantment will need at least 3 more. Oh, of course. Well, will they look like this one? Where do I find them? Must keep an eye out for places where dark magic seems rather through the world. Okay, so I already know where one is. Some of the relics might be quite special, others more mundane. But they all have dark magic. Okay. Got it. Find the relics. Save the village. That's not all. We must also observe the story behind the relics. Stories hold a magic all of their own. Juniper, uncover the stories and you'll... Okay. You must discover why these things were such importance to the Forgotten. You found the first one in Mickey's house. Perhaps Mickey knows the story behind it. I'll look around the valley and talk to Mickey. Thanks, Merlin. A children's book filled with fairy tales, burned with powerful dark magic. Your fingers twitch just touching. Okay. Mickey! So I know one's definitely gonna be in Scar's house because that one has a big splash on it. Let's see, I don't know if any of the other ones have anything on them though. At least not that I can remember. Okay. Mickey! Can I stop going in and out of Mickey's house, please, and just have it please? Mickey?
Hiya, pal!
Gosh, Juniper, things around the valley aren't looking so good. Yeah, that's definitely not my fault. Those cracks in the sky are pretty scary. Is there anything I can do to help? Maybe you can. Does this look familiar? Book of Fairy Tales? You betcha! That's been in my house for just about as long as I can remember. It wasn't there. Never mind. We think once belonged to the Forgotten. Do you know the story behind it? It's funny. Now that you show it to me, I'm remembering everything. When you were just a little kid, we'd read this together. At first, I'd read it to you. Then one day, all of a sudden, you were old enough to read it to me. Oh, and sometimes we'd just make up our own stories to go along with the pictures. I wish I could remember this. It's a pretty special book. All the stories about brave heroes and evil villains. And everything comes right just in time for the happily ever after. Maybe we could read it together again sometimes? Oh, I'd love that. We haven't read together since... Hey, now that I think about it, the last time we read together was right before the Forgotten. But, gosh, it wasn't really you, was it? It was the Forgotten. They left the book with me. Seemed pretty mad. But I think deep down, they were really sad about something.
Huh?
Gosh, I hope you can help the Forgotten out. Mickey, the storybook, the magic coming off it is stronger than ever. You've done a lot to help. Now I'll do my part to try and save the Forgotten. Okay, there's one. Okay, so next is Scars. That's the next one with a big crack in it. Hello? Oh, it's a picture of Scar. Oh, that's adorable. Kitty. Okay, let's find Scar. Scar, did I draw a picture of you as a kitty? Aww.
How fortuitous.
Hello.
Just who I was hoping to speak to.
Juniper. Just who I was thinking of. By my... you're doing rather poor job ruling over... Hey, I'm working on it. Oh look, the scar's gone. Why, it looks to me like the sky is falling in. And are you sure you wouldn't be happier with someone else? Someone more cutting in charge. Nice try, Scar. Maybe someone like Mufasa, you mean? I'd think about it, but you mind helping me first? Ugh. Yet again, I'm expected to do all the work with none of the reward. What do you want? I found something in your cave. I think it used to belong to the Forgotten. It might be the key for the Forgotten plans. Do you know the story behind it? No, I've never seen it before. Are you sure? Maybe the Forgotten's getting to you. Why do I get the 5 you're like? Hardly. I recall far much for that to have happened. Besides, why would I want to remember such a charmless image of me? Ah, so you admit it's a drawing of you! Please, Scar, this might be the only way to stop the Forgotten and save the valley. Fine, if I must, to ensure I have a kingdom left to rule over, then I'll tell you. And I suppose you are the closest thing I have to well, to someone I tolerate. You made this for me, Juniper, when you were just a cub. Aww. It hardly captures my likeness, but I admit I found it rather nice to receive a gift. Even such a pitiful I kept it ever since. Thanks, Scar. Your story might help me stop the Forgotten. Do you have a bit of mercy for the Forgotten? Imagine what they must think watching you ruin over all the light touches while they rule over all the light touches while they I know all too well how that feels.
You mean?
Okay. I'm not sure what other places have scratches on them. Oh wait, I remember. There's one over here. I believe. If I remember correctly, there is one above the door. Yep, there it is. I don't see anything though. Oh wait, there's a blanket. Got the drawing, perhaps scar, whatever it goes. Okay, let's. Blankets on by hand. Okay, so who am I talking to with that? I'm guessing Olaf because. Yeah, Olaf. Can I move this thing still? No, I can't. That's sad. Alright. Olaf! I gotta talk to you, dude. Okay, where is he? There he is. Olaf! Maybe get rid of that. Olaf!
Hi, Olaf here. I'd love to talk to you.
Tell me! Juniper, I'm so glad you're here. I don't want to alarm you, but I've noticed the valley seems a bit broken. Yeah. The sky looks angry, unfortunately. My arms aren't big enough. Aww! Hoping you could, how about try not to worry about too much. But how would you even hug the sky? No idea! But it's on my list of things to research. Is there anything else I can do to help until I find a sky hugging technique? I found this blanket in the secret chamber. I think it used to belong to the Forgotten. Do you know anything about it? Yes, it's fuzzy, cuddly blanket you found, hooray! But I don't know too much about it. Oh, but I do know who might. Elsa! I remember it from her room in the castle. Of course she didn't get cold, but I think she liked it because just like being cozy sometimes. She has to know the story behind the blanket. Thanks, Olaf. I guess I'll have to talk to Elsa if I have any hope of stopping the Forgotten. And in the meantime, I would just find the of all the different categorize all the different kind of rocks in the village. Great plan. I thought so. I'm calling it collect what I can when things feel out of control. Controlling things that feel out of control. Okay.
Hands down, this is the best day of my life.
Okay, where is Elsa? There she is. Elsa! Oh, you're sitting on a throne.
Hello, my friend.
Juniper, it seems I've seen what's been going on all over the sky in the village. If there's any way I can help, just ask. Maybe you can make an ice shield around the village? If it comes to that, I'd certainly happily try. I know there's one way you can definitely help. Take a look at this. It looks familiar. Does it look familiar? Oh, it does look familiar. From a long time ago. We think it used to belong to the Forgotten. We need to know the story behind it. It's funny, just a second ago, it was like a memory. My memories of this were clouded over by mist. But then, I looked at you, and I thought of our friendship and adventures we've gone on together. And I remembered. I gave this to you. When you were just a child then. You wanted to explore the ice caves with me. But it was so cold in there, so I brought you my favorite blanket from home. And when the Forgotten split off, well, I guess they held on to it until they dropped it in the secret chamber. I wish I could remember this, but I guess the Forgotten has some of those memories. Well, I hope you can help put the Forgotten back from the edge before it's too late. And if you do manage to bring them back, well, maybe I could talk with them. I know what it's like to go too far. Thanks, Elsa. That's all I need for now. The magic coming off the blanket seems to be stronger already.
I hope we can talk again.
Okay. I don't know where the other one would be. I don't remember any of the other houses having any really big, yeah, scratches on them. Maybe in the cave? Maybe. I don't think so, though. We'll see. Aha! Ursula! 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 There you are. Alright.
You're here, finally.
Angel Fist, you finally come to ask for my help. Dealing with the trouble in the sky. It's about time. You're right, I do need your help. Take a look at this. What is this rubbish you're handing me? If you're looking to trade, you'll need to find something better than all this. I found these beach toys in the cave that I freed you from. I think they used to belong to the Forgotten. Do you remember them? These might be the key to saving Dreamlight Valley. Now that you mention it, it does look a tad familiar.
Oh.
I'd say I'd tell you about them, and all it'll cost you is a simple, everyone else around here is receiving them. Don't I deserve some, compliments? You have a beautiful voice. No one makes better me. I'm afraid of you, but like in a good way. And don't forget it, I always come out on top. Now then, these trinkets. You used to play with them as a child. You and Moana. Moana? Of course. I'll go talk to Moana. And Juniper. When you find the Forgotten, stop this little scheme. Tell them to come see me. I can teach them a thing or two about getting what they want. Uh-huh. Hey, Ursula, you work for me. Don't forget it. Moana, make way, Moana, it's time you knew. There she is. The village of Mountain View is all you need. I also kind of decorated down here. But that was mainly for the dream snap.
Oh, I have an idea. Hey!
Hey Moana, I got something I need you to look at. Sure, Juniper. Oh, what are these? Toys? Are you sure you want to play with... Are you sure you want to play in the sand? Shouldn't you be saving the valley? Why not both? I hope I never wanting to play, even if things are bad. These toys. You're right. You never want to lose your joy of adventure. Really, though, I need to ask you about these, and I think they used to belong to the Forgotten. I was hoping you might remember them. They do look familiar.
Huh?
But it's like a fog rolling over my memories of them. Focus on your memories of me. Just think of all the memories we've made together since you've come back to the valley. Whoa. This is strange. The moment you said that, the fog lifted. I remember these. You and I used to play with them when you were just a little kid. It reminds me of when I was small and I play in the sand with my grandma words. How'd they wind up in the cave? Well, one day I asked if you wanted to play, and it was like you couldn't hear me. As if you really wanted, you were really far away. That wasn't really you anymore, was it? It was the Forgotten. They threw the toys away into the cave and ran up. I was so confused and pretty sad. It wasn't like you to do something like that. Maybe not, but the Forgotten is a part of me. The kid who wanted to play with you on the beach. The part of me is in there somewhere. Well, you were an amazing kid. If that's the part of you that became the Forgotten, I hope there's still somewhere to save them.
Thanks!
Where are you, old man? Do I want to know what you two are arguing about? Probably nothing good.
Hello.
Bravo! You found enough forgotten relics for us to prepare an enchantment. The magic coming off these is so strong than anything the forgotten left behind. It's the stories, magic of it, I'm certain.
Yes.
We must We mustn't tarry a moment longer. Are you ready to pass through and explore the dark castle? Never been more. I'm a little. Okay. Yes.
Why, that's quite
Donald
comical.
may be very brave, but last time he found himself in another dark portal, he spent far too long wandering around in a foggy forest.
Yeah.
You can do this, Juniper. In fact, only you can do this. You'll find your final lesson is to know when to trust yourself. You've learned a great deal since the first day you returned to the valley. It seems so like it was last year.
Hmm?
To you, to me, it seems as though I barely blinked my eyes, and yet so much time has passed. You've become the ruler of Dreamlight Valley indeed. Look at all you've done, all the friends you've brought back, Juniper. I'm proud of you. Now, follow me. Let's set the world right before I devolve into unbearable sentiment.
Well, run along.
Alright, Merlin. What are we doing here? Focus your magic on the relics, Juniper. By harnessing the story's magic within them and the ties they have to the forgotten, we should be able to create a doorway to the other dimensions. The portal is open. All that remains is for you to walk through. And hurry, I fear Dreamlight Valley is becoming more unstable as we speak. Piece of goblin, here it goes. Piece of cake, I admire your bravado, but remember, if you face any troubling challenges, we'll always be there to aid you. While you're gone, perhaps the fairy godmother and I can consult on what to do with all the dark magic in the sky. Well, what are you waiting for? Go on! Work your magic, Juniper, while we stay behind and work ours.
The villagers are depending on you, my friend, so never give up.
Alright. Hold on, we need Franklin. Nope, wrong button. Franklin! Alright, Franklin, let's go. Give you lots of pets before I go. Okay, I don't think you're gonna follow me. He's so cute! Alright. Here we go!